detail, like these colors in it. You see, like, you can see through it. That's wild.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. Doesn't make it easy.
The glorious sounds of construction on the kitchen. Welcome back to the vlog, guys. Today's an exciting day. They're actually working on like painting and things, and I did the window over the sink, and I was like, oh my gosh, the other window doesn't have hinges. And my contractor was like, I'm gonna do that for you. I'm gonna make that open for you, just so if you ever wanted to open it, you can. So he's cutting the window out, and they're gonna kind of structure it and use some hinges from another window and do some things. The lead here, Gio, he was like, I was just saying, you stripped all of this. It looks better than what my guys do. Now I think he was just being nice to me, but I'll take it. It made my day. And to see them do the same exact process as I did, like the tool to get the paint off and like get it out. I can work with them. They should hire me. No, it's okay. I'm good. I'm growing a baby. We are going to go look at stone options for our countertops. Romeo and I, we're going to do it. Later today, we're going to build some baby things. So it's going to be a fun day. I'm done with my work for today. I've gotten things checked off of my list, which is great. I gave Kinsley a bath last night. She's so clean. You're so beautiful. She was getting so like grungy because she kept running around outside and all around. I'm gonna take my vitamins before we head out. I've been taking Ritual's prenatal vitamins throughout my entire pregnancy, and I cannot believe we are 35 weeks tomorrow. The bump. 35 weeks. So I love that Ritual's founder couldn't find a prenatal that she trusted, so she created her own, and it has everything that I need during this pregnancy. So I take 2 of these capsules every day, and Ritual's prenatal is the first traceable prenatal on the market. So you can actually go to their website and see where every ingredient comes from and any more information about it. I was so nauseous during my first trimester that these prenatals were so good, and they were the only ones that I could get down because they're really gentle on the stomach. And so they have like these delayed release capsules, and they also have a flavor, 2 different flavors you can pick from, and they're formulated with clean, high quality ingredients. They're vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, and major allergen-free. Usually I leave these in the kitchen next to the coffee maker so that I remember to take my vitamins every day, but we don't have a kitchen right now. So I've been leaving them in the bathroom because they do not need to be kept cold. You can take them on an empty stomach because they are so gentle. And Ritual is a subscription-based vitamin company, so I never run out. They come straight to my door. And you guys can go to ritual.com/25XO and get 25% off your first order. And if you don't like Ritual within the first 30 days, your first order is on them. So definitely try it out. I love them as a company, as a product, everything. Oh, I also need to take my vitamin D, and we are gonna go look for stone. I'm so excited. This is not only my mom's favorite part of the process of, finding stone countertops and looking for real stone. Like, I want real stone in our kitchen. I don't want a man-made. I'm really excited to see what we can find here, because obviously Los Angeles is a much bigger market than San Antonio, Texas. So I'm like really excited to see what options they have and like find something really pretty for our kitchen. Okay, so we've kind of just come to the general area where I know a lot of the stone places are. Lots of marble and granite and quartz and all the things. They kind of group them all together just like they do in Texas, like the general area. This is a place across the street is actually where I got the travertine manufactured, like fabricated for the top of those coffee tables in our living room, which I love. That was just a remnant piece that a fabricator had. We're looking for a full slab, maybe even a jumbo slab, which is a tad larger. We're basically just starting this process of like finding what we were liking, and now that we have the cabinetry to a point where they can like actually measure and know how much they need, we'll know how much we can get out of the slab. Once I figure out the size of the slab, it's we're kind of in that realm right now. So let's just go see. We're at the first location, Global Stone, and see what they've got. And just like lay our eyes on some stone and see. I know I'm looking for light with veins. Something similar, like I love the island stone in the cottage. You know, that has a lot of warmth running through it. I'm not particularly looking for like that, but you know, something, you know, that's a pretty stone, but something like that. Lighter base with some veins. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was hoping for a quartzite or even a pretty granite.
Yeah, the granite is nice too.
This is my favorite part of the project.
This one is a quartzite.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a lot of movement.
As long as you have an island, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah,
But for a big
that's
surface,
gorgeous. Yeah.
These are granny.
Pretty.
This is quartzite.
This is quartzite.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's got purple, like lavender. I love this color, this vein. It's more orangey, but. So we're gonna have an eat-in kitchen. So we're not gonna have an island.
Okay.
We're hoping to get away with one slab. And we
Okay.
think we can, because I have some of the upper cabinetry sitting. So we're thinking we can. If not a jumbo slab, we could definitely get away with.
Lighter than this one right now is the slab is wet.
Mm.
But a little bit, as you see, the color is different in the front.
Yeah, it's got like lavender and green in it. So
But that's a
interesting.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
really
nice
pretty. So this section is all marble. And we're not, I don't want marble. So she said there's quartzite over here. So we're gonna go look over here. Dolce Vita. Okay, Dolce Vita, oh, it's sold. But Dolce Vita is actually one of the inspiration pictures that I had, but they're gonna be so different in terms of like coloring. This is more gray. It's a silver Dolce Vita. I don't like that at all. Don't make me get that. Leathered. So yeah, this has like purple in it. I see purple. Whoa. A lot of these are sold. I see a lot of sold tags. It feels like it's in there.
That's pretty. Same.
This is pretty. This is pretty. This is a quartzite Nisaya, N-A-I-C-A Select. It's definitely a jumbo slab. It's bigger than the ones we saw at the first place. I like that this one is sandy, but it has more movement. These two front ones are on hold, so they have a bunch of them kind of cut. All these like detail, like these colors in it. You see like the orange? Like Mom said, makes it look more like real rock. Like, it's pretty.
I actually like it a lot the
called.
more I look at it.
Oh, the more he looks at it, the more he likes it.
That one was too much. It like looks kind of similar, but I feel like there's too much going on there.
Yeah, this one you like?
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty. Do you like it polished?
What is it right now?
It's polished. You know what would be a really good next step is once he gives me the samples of the walnut stain, bring that, look at it with this, and then go from there. Okay, so the first one that we saw looked so similar to the cottage one that I picked for the island. I definitely was attracted to it again. Obviously, really like it. The second one behind, there was two slabs, same stone, but basically missing everything in between. You know, sometimes people pick the middle slabs, and what was left was like the two ends or something. And the first one was really light, and then the one behind it had a lot more movement, which I liked a lot more. But I just went through and did the math on exactly like what we needed for the countertops, and it's like 6 inches too small. Like we want to try and just have one slab. For obvious reasons, we only have to buy one slab. It's cheaper, but that one was a cheaper stone than the second one that we found, both quartzite from the first place and the second place. The second one had less movement. It was more of that ashy. It had a lot more green. It was pretty. But I would have to see it with that one. I'm a little more unsure about in terms of like coloring, because there's so much green in it. I would have to see it, and I will see all of them, whatever we pick, with the stain color that we choose. Then once I pick the stone for the countertops, I can work on the tile and what that's going to be. So it's kind of like an evolving process. But right now I'm just taking notes. I'm putting them all in my notes section with where I found it, keeping it really organized, like where I found it, what size it is, how much, the pictures, so that I know where they're at. I can go back to them or whatever. But so we're still in that. We're going to another kind of section a little further, like away from that area, that has a whole nother pocket of like different stone places. Yeah. Oh. Pretty. Look. You can see through it. Oh, that's wild. All right. We can go through them pretty quickly because we know what we want. Gosh, this is pretty. If it didn't have pink in it, that would be gorgeous. Like angular shapes to it. It's pretty. It's warm. This one's very pretty. I love this. That's gorgeous. This feels polished, maybe a little honed, maybe honed, but no, it looks polished. This one looks like that one that we were looking at. Remember? Yeah, the see-through one. The one little.
It's pretty.
But there's 3 slabs, we could pick one.
I like it a lot.
That is a gorgeous piece. My heart's racing. That is gorgeous. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
We both like it.
I like it. Look, and there's like random pieces of like blue. Is that blue?
Yeah.
See, boom, right there.
Is that weird to you?
No, I like it. Cause this one is a little damaged though.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. 5 slabs, so we could pick the exact one that we like.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if we wanted a light one, you know what I mean? That is stunning. That's what I had envisioned. And when I planned this kitchen, that was in my head. I have no word. That's how I just told him. I was like, that's how you should feel when you see your stone. Like, it took my breath. I was like, I couldn't even process words. It's not quartzite though. It's dolomite. Which dolomite is more similar to marble in the sense of its like downfalls. To, you know, like if something hard hits it, it could crack, or if red wine and things good thing we don't drink. So it's like, God, it's gorgeous. But it's dolomite. I have to do some more research on dolomite. I think there are some like advantages over marble for dolomite, but it's like less common, but it's stunning. It's worth getting the price. Like, look at this. This one's also really pretty. Like, I love that vein right there. This has more of the coloring of the one that we did in the cottage though. But, you know, like this kind of color is what was running through it. What's this one? Crystal Kinzuki. Okay, so we got some info on those two. One was the dolomite, and the other one was the Kazuki. I didn't ask her what kind of stone that was. But we just ran to a neighboring showroom and walked through theirs, and he showed us all the quartzite options. He didn't have any patterns or veins or anything that we liked, but he was very informative. So I asked him about dolomite, and I was like, what are your thoughts on it? Like, where is it? Because we were talking a lot about how architects and designers keep putting marble in homes, and it's just expensive and not durable. Like, but they're so pretty. So I know why, you know, because when you're like walking the aisles and you come across marble, the veins are gorgeous, but it's just, especially like the all white, that's just not my specific style. But he's like, they're still just selling so much marble. So I asked him about dolomite and what he thought, and he was like, it actually is in the middle between marble and quartzite, but more leaning towards quartzite. So it is more durable than marble. And he actually has a gray dolomite in his kitchen, and he said, we are an Armenian family, we cook like crazy, we have really put the dolomite to the test, and it has held up, and it's still beautiful. And just to know that like dolomite, like quartzite in them, they do not come pure white. You won't ever find a quartzite pure white. He was like, it has to be like a gray or a warm tone or something like that. Of all of them, I'm leaning towards that dolomite, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we leaning towards the dolomite?
Yeah.
God, it's gorgeous. They have 2 slabs left. The first one that we saw was too small. We can't use it. I already did the math. The Taj Mahal, they were all at every place that we went to. And he said they're kind of becoming less special because everyone has them, because they're super versatile. Like, you can probably put it and it's gonna, you know, it's just not generic, but like more just like safe, I guess, a safe option for a durable quartzite in a safe color. And now that we've seen them at every slab yard and so much of it, it's kind of like, okay, these are kind of less special. You know what I mean? I'm like, I kind of like that the dolomite is like the only one that I've seen that's kind of like that. I need to think and look at my pictures. Morning, guys. It's the next day, and I can't stop thinking about that stone. Like, I can't stop thinking about it. Literally so beautiful. But I sent the pictures and the measurements of the slab to my contractor so that he can ask the fabricator if we can get away with 1 slab. Now, I've done my own measurements, and I'm thinking it's a no. I'm thinking we're gonna need 2 slabs, and that, you know, it's just double the material, and we don't need fully 2 slabs. So that could mean a couple things. With the extra, we could do new counters in the bathrooms. Not opposed to that. Not right now. I'm not doing anything else right now. We're gonna have a first. I even thought, I was like, well, I could make the stone go up the wall, but I don't think that there's quite enough for that. I think that that's like a lot. Like I think I would need a full piece. I don't know. There are options. Do you know what I mean? We're just to that stage. I need to see what he's gonna say. Like he'll do the real measurements and like probably tell me that no, I need 2 slabs. And so I'll probably say something along the lines of like, anything bigger than a coaster size, bring to me. I'm gonna keep. We'll do for super different projects and things, and then we'll kind of go from there. But I'm on my way to have lunch with Lori, my manager. She had a baby 4 months ago. I have not seen her in literally 4 months. She had the baby in January, and we've been texting obviously about baby things. She's like, I want to see your bump before it's gone. So we're going to this restaurant called Jones on 3rd, and it's not on 3rd. It's not the one on 3rd, but it's a different location. You guys, got back from my lunch. Romeo had to stay here because we were waiting on our hood to be delivered, and it's now 7 p.m. The delivery window was 12 to 4. It's 7, but I called and they were like, he's just running behind, and I was just like, hey, I'm just happy it's coming. I don't care what time, I'm happy it's coming. And I think I'm pretty sure he just drove up, which is awesome. So let's go. They need the hood insert to build our hood around it so that it's perfect, so we really needed it. So this part is just the blower, the external blower, so that we don't hear the noise from the hood when we're cooking. It makes the kitchen so much quieter. And this is the hood. Ooh, it's 48 inches for our oven. It had to be like wider. So there's the oven in the back, and there's the hood that goes for it. It's in perfect shape. Nothing's wrong with the box, nothing. It's great. Should we open it? Maybe. This is a big hood, a lot bigger. Same style as the one we did in the cottage, but bigger because we had a bigger oven. Same model though. I think when things get delivered from this particular delivery company, I have like 2 days to like confirm that everything is fine with it. I can't pick it up, so I'm not gonna be able to see the bottom. Like I can't see the surface, like the bottom that actually matters to be perfect. But I already texted my contractor. He's gonna pick this up tomorrow. So when they take it out, ask him to confirm that everything looks okay, because I can't lift it. I doubt there's anything wrong with it, but you always want to make sure.